Hey, it's time to take a look at contingency tables. What kind of correlation exists given the table below? So here we have a set of data distributed across this particular table, and I'm going to grab my highlighter and I'm just going to show where the data happen to be in the table. So take a second and highlight those out, just the cells where the numbers exist, other than the zeros. And when I do that, what I want you to notice is there's almost a perfect diagonal that runs right through that contingency table. It's a little wide here, one little spot, and we can have a bit of, maybe one field wide for it to not be a perfectly straight line, but it's certainly close. And that tells us on strength that we're dealing with a strong correlation. The next question is the question of direction. And because of our training with scatter plots, we've really been trained heavily to see scatter plots like that look something like that as being positive correlations. And you might be tempted to call this then a positive correlation, but you need to remember that on a scatter plot, the origin's down here in the bottom left corner, whereas on a contingency table, it's up here in the top left corner, which means that it's been turned. So if we just take a quick look, what that means, it means that if I turn that contingency table sideways, you can now see that your x's are here and your y's are here, and that pattern is now running this way. And so if you think of this as your scatter plot, if you think of this as your scatter plot, the pattern is going to be more obviously seen as, this is your x, this is your y, as a negative correlation. So hopefully, back down here, and we can grab the pen and indicate that that is a negative correlation on a contingency table.